How is it going today? Loyal listeners, my name's Dwayne.
My name's Jasmine.
We're coming back today. We have Creepy Moments on TV by Shane Dawson. And we saw the thumbnail. We already seen that video. And that was like the most cringiest.
The thumbnail had like that TV show that we saw. It was like mommy and daughter. And like he was trying to get with the daughter.
And it was
with
just.
each one, trying to make them kiss them. And
yeah,
stuff
that
like
was just.
Like, I couldn't be on that show.
No.
It'll be the end of the show. Okay, if that was my daughter.
That was disgusting. I'll beat him just because. Trying to make.
Excuse me.
Yeah, let's just dive on in.
All right.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Yes, today we're going to be doing another creepy video. And today we're going to be talking about some of the
always that same shirt, creepy shirt.
And I'm warning
It's his favorite shirt. Probably got like a whole closet full of them.
So first we're going to be talking about creepy game show hosts. So in the late 70s, a man named Richard Dawson hosted a show.
Richard Dawson.
Great host, really funny, really quick. But there was one thing he did that was very, very creepy.
I didn't know his name.
He would kiss female contestants and say it was for good luck.
He did.
It so much that his
oh, he kissed the
kissing bandit.
I didn't know he kissed adults too. Dang.
Yes. He kissed them all the time.
Kiss on the lips without even them asking for it.
Right.
Okay.
Is that, yo. Oh, this he does it to the men too.
Yep.
He does it to the men too.
No.
Oh, he whispers something in her ear.
People want to get on that show just to do that.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Fine.
Oh.
What'd you say?
Stereo.
Alright, stereo.
So ill. I couldn't do it.
I shouldn't have kissed him. What? What are you?
I know, fucking creepy.
Right.
And that's not the only creepy thing he did. He also say really weird sexual things. And this was a family show. Just check this out.
I love you.
Oh.
What?
What's going on with the game?
Well, I tell you honestly, we've been on the air, I think, a year and a half. It's the first time on those introductions I've ever gotten aroused. Now no, I'm leveling with you. That's the most passionate kissing. I usually kiss for luck, but I got involved a couple of times then.
I know.
Oh my
Very,
goodness.
very weird.
I got
This is the
involved.
game show host that has kissed contestants. Unfortunately, the next host took it to an extreme. In the 1980s, there was a show in Canada called Just Like Mom.
Yeah.
It was hosted by a man named Fergie.
Creepiest
Albright.
guy
Now,
ever.
most of the contestants on the show were young girls under the age of 13.
Exactly.
They would always try to kiss them.
You're right.
Once
Yes.
again, now
And they would be
you know
backing
this is
up like, no.
No, yeah.
This is very disturbing. So if you're triggered by this type of
Triggered.
I am.
click off this video. Check it out.
Wait, Joe. No, look back, look back.
And they be trying to move away.
Yeah.
She gave him a peck and ew.
Can I have a hug and a kiss?
No.
I can't have one? Even if I say, whisper in your ear that Allison, you're gonna win the show.
No.
I still can't have a hug and a kiss?
No.
Well, I guess you can't win the show then. If I don't get a hug and a kiss.
What?
Yeah. You're
Right.
Well, you
That's so
Probably the most disturbing thing I've ever seen.
like trying to go and get it.
I don't know why they wouldn't stop him, or
Right.
why they wouldn't fire him, or why the parents would let it happen.
Yeah,
All of
because I
This
would.
dirty old man.
Right.
Well, Fergie never got in trouble, and he went on to have more shows and more success.
I would have been
Pretty
cussing
long
him
career,
out.
so,
Like,
so
don't
I
you
understand
try to
why
reach for
really
my
creepy
daughter.
and
Exactly.
It's happen on news channels, mainly because it's live, so you kind of never know what people are going to say. But this next clip definitely takes the cake. On a
Okay.
show called Headline News on CNN, the host
Oh, that's
Glenn
old.
Beck asked a reporter a question that was very disturbing. They were talking about a nude picture scandal that happened on American Idol, and then he asked her about her own pictures, and then this happened.
Somebody would get a picture of you, and then it would be posted all around, and it'll happen in your office. Yeah.
Oh.
Possibly.
You don't think so?
Well, it depends. You know, it
You know, I've got
depends.
some time and a camera. Why don't you stop by?
Oh.
No. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh!
She didn't think that was funny.
That was cringe right
She's
there.
like, no, you did not just say
Also,
that.
why would you ask that? Ooh, and the silence in the room, it reminded me of, remember when Kelly Osbourne said on The View about Donald Trump, how like if he got rid of all Mexicans and like who would clean his toilet, if you don't remember.
Oh no.
If you kick every Latino out of this country, then who is going to be cleaning your toilet, Donald Trump?
Oh.
In the sense that, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh my.
Pause.
She tried to clean
Pause.
that up. She tried to clean that up. She was
That
like,
you know,
no. Not every maid is Spanish or of Latino descent.
that just shows how ignorant
So,
some people are, and just
yeah.
how they really think, and they get caught up, and then that just, oh my goodness, that's bad.
Yeah, she tried to clean it up.
Yeah.
She understood that it was bad.
Yeah, whatever. But that still shouldn't come out
And
your
I know her
mouth. You're supposed to be
co-host is gonna
unified,
get her
yeah.
because she's Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
She'll be like, excuse me.
Right. You're supposed to be unified, not, separated. So I don't know. That's crazy. Let's dive back on in.
Oh my god, the silence in the room. Oh. By
Yes.
the way, Kelly apologized. She misspoke.
Okay, good.
She didn't explain what she was trying to explain right. I'm not saying
Right.
her, I'm just saying.
I understand what
Yeah.
she was trying to say.
Silence in that room after
Yeah,
she
yeah, I
said-
understand. Totally understand. But it was just.
Now this next moment is one of my favorite show of all time, and that
Uh-oh.
is Big Brother. And I remember watching this when I had
Pause. Pause one more time,
I
guys.
felt like I was the only one in the world that watched that show.
Jasmine actually wants to be. When you want to be on that
Yes,
show?
I wanted to. I auditioned.
Still want to.
I sent in a video and everything like that. Like, I wanted to get on that show. I still want to. Still want to get on Big Brother. I've been watching since I was like 10 years old. Like, I want to be on that show.
Let's
Like,
try to get Jasmine
really
on Big
want to be
Brother.
that
I want to
show.
see,
Oh my
because I've never
goodness.
seen Big Brother. I'm sorry.
It is a very strategic game. You'll see people lie, cheat, and steal and stuff like that to get
I don't
you
think
out
you
the
can
house.
win, Jasmine. You're too nice of a
Basically.
person.
I know, that's how I play the game, truthfully and honestly. I just gotta win the challenges and stuff. I don't have to
Okay.
lie to win.
All right. Well, let's see
Yeah.
if we can get Jasmine on Big Brother. That'd be dope.
I want to play. I
yeah.
want to play so much.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Let's dive back on in.
All right.
So back in 2002, there was two contestants named Justin and Kristen. They were kind of like the show.
Do I remember them? I need to see
Well,
their
they were in the
face.
kitchen one night and they were hanging out, and then things progressively started to get very weird. He talked about bashing her head in. He put a knife to her
Whoa.
throat. The whole thing was fucking very.
Wait a minute, let me see.
And then because of that, he got kicked off the show. So here is a clip from the actual show when this happened. Check it out.
Yesterday, producers
Oh, I wasn't
expelled
watching
one
back
of
then.
12
I was-
house guests for breaking the rules.
I wasn't watching
Justin,
then.
the bartender from
Oh, it was
New
two.
Jersey, threatened house guests with
It was
violence
two,
and
so.
physical intimidation. It was a violation of one of the most serious
Yeah, they don't
rules
allow
of the
fights.
house.
As soon as
Yeah.
you fight, you're
Soon see,
done.
Oh, wow.
Justin's threatening
Yeah.
behavior continued,
Or even threaten
as did the
somebody,
concerns
even,
of his housemates
like,
for
Yeah.
their
push
own
them, you're done.
safety.
Oh, wow,
The
I didn't
final
know that.
straw for the
Yeah.
producers was the incident Tuesday night in the kitchen. Krista was intoxicated. They started to kiss.
Okay.
Hey, Mom, I don't like O.
Whatever, dude. I got no time for you.
Cause your mama.
Stay right there.
What
Stay
the?
right there.
What? What in the world?
If it cracked you over the head with this?
Your mom won't though. I'm the first girl that don't like.
For real?
He,
Your
that's
mom would love me. Come on.
Not for not.
what?
What? What?
That's one of them psycho dudes. He talking about, what if I? Why would you?
Get mad if I killed you?
Huh?
At this point,
Would you get mad if I killed
a
you?
large kitchen knife and repeated to an intoxicated Krista, "Seriously, would you get mad if I
What in
killed
the
you?"
world?
The knife to Krista's throat as they kissed. He then took the knife away momentarily, and then he returned the knife to its drawer.
That's gonna make me take the peanut butter, open it up.
But see, this house is like, you can't leave the house unless you're evicted.
Right,
You're
what
like
about the
cut
peop-
off from
At this
civilization.
point, Justin
Are
was
people there?
called into
People
the
are
diary
there.
room.
Justin, please go to the diary.
Oh boy.
Yep. When they say go to the diary room, it's like
Yeah,
they're either
bro.
gonna interview you or
Yeah.
Wake up,
tell you something bad or good or
I
something.
think
Yeah.
it might have been a knife to your neck.
Yeah, I think it might have been that too,
Consultation
Justin.
With the show's psychologist, producers were left with no choice but to expel Justin to protect the safety of the house
Yep.
guests.
It's a
Yeah.
psycho.
Fucking
Psychopath.
crazy. I mean, the idea of Big
Yeah.
Brother is crazy in general because you're putting a bunch of strangers in a house together.
I
There's
wonder
knives,
when.
there's weapons. Like, what if somebody just fucking snaps? And
Yeah.
then we're all watching at home on the live feed.
Yeah, there's
Happens.
nothing that's not recorded. Like, there's
Well,
cameras
later on,
everywhere.
Krista actually sued
Every
CBS
single
Well, it's called Big Brother,
She
so.
found out that Justin had prior charges for violence. He was
Oh.
arrested on assault charges like 5 years before that, and also stole a car. And for some reason,
Oh.
CBS like didn't screen that.
How
or
do you
figure
not know
out.
that?
So obviously, Krista was pissed. Now this next one
That's
is
crazy.
really fucked up, and I have been fascinated by it for years. I have watched documentaries about it. I have seen interviews about it, and it is intense. So back in the 90s, there was a show called The Jenny Jones Show. So Jenny Jones was kind
I think I remember that one.
Nothing about that
mixed
show.
with more bitch. Like she would have guests.
Yeah, oh.
Questions. They would do makeovers. And one of the most popular things they would do is have people come in and talk about their secret love.
So this is like the
And then they
Jerry
bring out the
show,
person and
but
they
before
confess their
Jerry.
love to them on national TV.
Yeah,
and
about the
usually
same.
would end with a kiss and the audience would clap and then they'd be happy forever. Well, unfortunately, in March of
Not this time.
1995, that did not happen. On this particular episode, which was never shown on TV, a man named Scott told his friend, who was a man, that he had feelings for him.
How bad's the first? Tell me about the first time you met him. Where was he?
Basically, well, he was under a car, working on her brake line.
Yeah. And that was your first time? What was your first impression?
Well, I only saw the lower half on so you can imagine.
Oh.
So then Jenny brought out his friend Jonathan, who had no idea.
Well, get the headphones off of John and let's have John come out here and see who has the crush on him. Here's John.
Uh-oh.
The guy.
Uh-oh. He looked happy. I guess they don't know. Look, they look pretty happy.
Right.
And then Scott told Jonathan, and it got pretty awkward.
Did you think Donna had the crush on you?
Did I? No, we're good friends.
Well, guess what? It's Scott that has the crush on you.
You lied to me.
Oh, wow.
And then Jenny brought up something really awkward to talk about, which was Scott's fantasy that he had about him.
Well, it sounds like whipped cream and champagne, stuff like that.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, that's awkward for him. He's
Yeah.
like, oh,
Well, it was
no.
all fun and games. And the
He was
audience
like,
laughing,
giving that smile like,
screaming, and everybody thought it was a
no.
really great time. Unfortunately, 3 days after the show taping, something very bad happened.
Uh-oh.
Jonathan went to Scott's house 3 days later with a shotgun and shot him dead. And in court, Jonathan said one of the main reasons he did it was because of what happened on the show, and that he was humiliated, and that it ruined his life. And because of that, the show was never aired. Jenny Jones even had to go to court to testify and say that it was not their intent to piss him off. They did not think it was going to
He
go
shot
that way. But either way,
Hmm.
unfortunately, it ended with her. Now,
Wow.
this last one
Goodness.
is fucking crazy. I can't believe this happened. And I can't believe I hadn't heard about it until recently. And that is the fact that on the show The Dating Game, a serial killer won. In 1978,
What?
there was a man
78.
named Rodney Alcala, and he was on a
You heard
killing
of that?
spree.
No, I'm just saying, that's how
During
old
the
it is.
killing
Of course he
spree,
could
went on a show
do the
called
craft.
Dating Game, and he was put as Bachelor number 1. And at the time, nobody knew that he was an actual serial killer.
Wow.
Check it out.
Please welcome Rodney Alcala.
He
And
was a
some of
serial
his
killer.
answers were so fucking creepy if you think about the fact that he's a serial killer.
Bachelor number 1.
It's pretty psychopath like Morton the Brain.
Best time.
The best time is at night, nighttime.
The only time. What's wrong with morning, afternoon?
Well, they're okay, but nighttime when it really gets good.
I know, fucking creepy.
It really gets good.
Yeah, so nobody could see him kill someone.
This
Yeah.
girl won a date with a fucking serial killer.
Oh,
For the
no.
Bachelors, you got some great dramatic presentations, some good answers, but now I'm going to ask you a question. Will that date be Bachelor number 1, Bachelor number 2, or Bachelor number 3?
Oh, my goodness.
Number 3.
Number 3, like, I'm gonna get this.
Ooh, just save it ball, bro. Like,
Rodney Alcala. Rodney Alcala.
nighttime's good. They all had that cheesy haircut.
Right. It was
Now,
big
luckily,
hair
they
back
never
then.
actually went out on the date. She met him face to face, and she was like, "Nah, I'm not into it." Well, this is the
Ooh.
craziest part. He would pretend to be a fashion photographer, and he would have girls come over. He would photograph them. He thought that he was like a legit photographer, and then he would kill them. Now he's currently in prison on death row for a few different murders.
Good thing she
And
didn't go on that
police
date.
found
Yeah.
in his house a bunch of photographs of girls, and then they realized that those girls were also dead. Now police are still looking into this, and they're looking at the
Wow.
pictures and trying to find the bodies and trying to match them. But what they do know is that there's a chance that he killed up to 130 women. But luckily, the
Oh
girl
my
who chose him,
God.
Cheryl Bradshaw, did not go on the date, so she's still alive. Well, there you guys go. Those are all the creepiest moments
Okay.
from TV. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed that video, and hopefully, it didn't make you too uncomfortable.
Yeah, so out of all the videos in there, which one do you think was the creepiest for you?
The creepiest was definitely the guy with the girls, the guy with the little girls.
Yeah.
Trying to like, she's saying like, he said, "Can I have a kiss and hug?" And she said, "No, we're not
said,
gonna
"Well,
win
you're
the
not gonna win the
show."
show.
And he was like trying to steal like, and everything like that. She still moved.
Yeah.
Like after she said no, and then you go after like that. I'm taking the mic off.
They said dirty, yeah.
I'm taking no, not like.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. I was about to say, all right, guys.
I'm saying,
crazy with crazy.
I'm just saying, like, I would go crazy on that dude. Like,
I would
don't
go crazy
you
on it, too.
ever
do that.
Ever.
And then somebody said dirty old man. Like, yeah, all right,
that was the mom.
Well, then take your girl and get out of
That's
there.
what I'm saying. I was like, I would get off the show. Like, this is the end of the show, y'all.
Yeah.
Done. I don't care about this game no more.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, please comment below. Tell us which one of these was like the creepiest to you. Because I thought the serial killer was kind of one of the creepiest ones for me. Like, yeah.
She dodged a bullet.
Yeah, definitely did. That's scary right there. But anyway, please comment below. Tell us what you think.
Don't forget to like,
subscribe,
share.
All right, guys. Do